welcome back to the channel, and today you're going to be cooking with me. But first, before I start cooking, I usually would play a video or songs to dance with from my Google Nest. Is that what it's called? And yeah, that was Verbella Opera. I think that's how it's pronounced, Verbella Opera. She's a YouTuber based in Newcastle. I said Newcastle because like Newcastle, Australia. So if you're looking for family content, nice Australia content, please check out Verbella. Maybe I'll put it in the description box because I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. But anyway, that's about that. So first thing I do is prep my pepper base, and this I do maybe once a month. I don't do it every week. So I prep in bulk. This particular one I roasted a few pepper in the morning before I even started filming at all. Before I took the kids for piano lessons, I did prep the pepper and put in the oven so that when I come back I can easily get that out and use that to cook the meals I had to cook that day, and just continue roasting the pepper. And someone had asked me in one of my previous videos saying, "Oh Dammie, why do you roast your pepper?" I roast my pepper because I want it to reduce the consistency. It will, I pray I'm using the right words, but when you put it in the oven, it dries the pepper in such a way that it takes out the water, so you're reducing your cooking time. The way normally if you blend pepper, usually you would cook it. Instead of cooking, if you roast it, you get the same result, if that makes sense. So that's one. And then two, the taste of roasted, the way we used to say, smoky jollof, smoky, when you smoke your pepper, when you roast or smoke, whatever you want to call it, in the oven, you're literally smoking it, so it gives it some sort of nicer taste. That's what I think, and that's what has worked for me. And I started doing this, I think maybe sometimes last year. I've not looked back. I really enjoy it, except when I'm just tired. But it's rare. I've never been that tired not to roast my pepper. And it takes time. Somebody was asking me the other day as well, "Oh, why does it take long?" It takes long to roast though. Even the first time I did it also, I think I had to call Angela to ask her, "Angela, this thing is taking forever." She was like, "Yeah, it takes time." So it takes time. Just put it in the oven. And don't be in a rush if you actually want it roasted or toasted properly. So that's that with the pepper. I'll just prep everything in bulk and put in the freezer so that I can always bring out one bowl for jollof rice and stew for the week. That's what I do, and that's what works for me. And again, my very good friend asked again how do I plan for food options for the family. I actually did a food timetable which I wanted to post on Instagram. I'll see if I can post it in this video. I doubt it will be ready, let's not lie, this video has to go up tonight, but I'll post it on Instagram. I did a Nigerian food timetable. I know that because we live in Australia, there's very limited food options for us. For instance, there's no yam. You cannot, you can't do yam as breakfast. There's just limited food options. And even when you're living in Nigeria, you can buy food from all these food vendors when you want to change your taste. So we've just learned to live with the few options we have and try to, change things up a little bit when you can. I was saying it today when I posted that, I made more akara. Anytime I remember more akara, it's just because I ran out of options of what to cook. And then I'm like, okay, first, if my husband is like, what can we eat that is different? I'll just go and, whip out beans and make more and akara. That's when I remember that, or maybe make local rice. So that's that. And then, let me talk about this blender now. I got this Ninja blender, and it was the truth. Before now, I bought my first blender was from Kmart. When I bought that blender, it was good for a bit. The first day we used it for beans, it packed up, but luckily it was still under warranty. So in 3 years of living in Australia, I changed my blender with Kmart, I think 4 times. And they kept giving me new ones. God forgive me, but I don't know if it's the beans I'm doing with it or whatever. I shall pack up, and thank God I still have the receipt. I take it back, they give me a new one. I changed it like 4 times. This last one, I've really I think this last one is the one we've used the oldest. We've had this for over a year, and it's still good, to be honest. I even remember when IBK was around in December and we were prepping for our Christmas food. It seems like it packed up. I was even happy. I was telling IBK that, I'm going to go and tell my husband we need a new blender. This blender has 7 lives. It did not pack up. I still used it till I got this Ninja one. This Ninja one, I like it. I particularly like it because One, it has the same motto for food processor and the same motto for the actual smooth blend, even smoothie. So it comes with like 4 or 5 cups. I think I posted the unboxing on Instagram and TikTok, but I'll see if I posted it on YouTube Shorts. If not, I'll post it on YouTube Shorts. That reminds me. So yeah, this blender is actually very good, and I've seen a lot of people attesting to the fact that it is very good. And I was also making ofada sauce. So that's the sauce I'm blending. So this is the food processor I'm using to roughly blend this pepper. So I really like it. Like, one more to doing all these tasks. Chef's kiss. I love it so much, and I'll definitely recommend you get it if you want it. So this is me now going ahead to prep my ofada sauce. My ofada sauce today, I did not bleach the pepper as I would usually bleach it. Before, I'll bleach it so that it's almost like vegetable oil. But I know my mom said that bleaching palm oil is not good. She has said that to me several times. So today I did not bleach it so much. Mom, hope I made you proud. That's so funny. I'm sure I'll be like, see this girl deceiving herself. Anyway, I didn't bleach it as much, so I just did it fair, and I started cooking. So I added my palm oil, my ofada sauce. See, I went to catering. So somebody was saying I will be the chef. I went to catering school. My mother sent me to catering school. I went to catering school. So some of these things is happening, there was a food vendor in Nigeria. Just in case you don't know, I had a whole food business back in Nigeria. And my ofada sauce was my signature food, signature. Like, I used to sell it in liters and bowls back in Nigeria. But anyways, if you want to see me make ofada sauce, just watch, enjoy the video. I'll come back to go through a few things shortly.
I know it's been a struggle. I know you've had some pain. I know you're feeling tired, held down by all the weight. Yeah, I know you're feeling lonely. Your smile ain't the same. Not sure where to go from here. Feel like you've lost your way. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done yet, he's got a plan. Watch him rain down, got a miracle. Watch him rain down, got a miracle. You, child, you're putting up a fight. Oh, you're stronger than you think you are. Yeah, you're gonna be alright. You're accepted, loved, and valued. Beautiful, you're shining bright. Yeah, you're living, breathing, moving. You can hold your head up high. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done yet, he's got a plan. Watch him rain down, the God of miracles. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done yet, he's got
So I was done making the ofada sauce there, and if you know me well, one thing you will always find in my fridge is jollof rice. Every weekend I will make jollof rice. I don't know of anything else, so but this one it is guaranteed I must have jollof rice in my fridge. If I don't have jollof rice in my fridge, just know that I'm not feeling too well or something is just wrong with me that has incapacitated me from making it. But if all is well and good up there physically, mentally, I'll make jollof rice every Saturday or Sunday or whichever, but I must always have jollof rice in my fridge. So here I was making jollof, and I think that's one thing that's really helped us as a family as well. That's why I have so much time in my hands to do a lot of things, and people asking how do you manage it all. It's just because we've just found something that works for us. My husband is always happy to have jollof rice and one swallow soup in the house. He would sort every other thing out during the week. I don't need to be really involved. That's how it works for us. I don't know. So I'm making the jollof rice base now, and then I'm going to be making a foriro for the week. Sometimes we'll change it to either we'll make okra, and if I'm making okra, definitely I have to make stew, I'll be soup, and if I'm making or ewedu as well, I need to make soup or ogbono. Like sometimes we'll eat ogbono, sometimes we'll eat egusi, and all of this I've incorporated it in that timetable I made. And the way it works for us is one swallow soup we have for the week. So if we cook ogbono today now, is ogbono we're going to eat throughout this week with whatever swallow, either with eba, with poundo, with semo, any swallow is that ogbono we'll eat. But this particular weekend I was cooking a foriro, and this efforero is very easy to make, very very easy. You see that roughly blended pepper I did. I'm just going to fry it and then add this spinach. This spinach is the absolute best. If you don't know about it yet, please, this is your plug to go and look for it. Is at Coles. It's usually sold for $1. Funny enough, this is the only item that inflation ever take it. This is the only item that inflation has not affected. I don't know how to speak broken. I tried. That was a fail. This is the only item that inflation has not affected, and it's still $1. It has always been $1 since I got to Australia, and it's at Coles. Just look for frozen spinach. It is really really good. Like, it tastes fresh. So I just defrost put it in the sink and water so that it can defrost and take out all the excess water in it, and I just toss it into the pepper base I make. So that one is pretty simple and straightforward, and then I proceed to start prepping the pepper base and packing it into the freezer. I put them in bowls and just pack them up like that. I put them in separate bowls so that every weekend I just bring out one of it and cook with it. See how fresh and lush the pepper is looking. It's not running. So that's the result of you roasting or toasting it in the oven. So see how nice it looks. Don't you love it? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to just pack this up. Also, this also makes my life easier, when I'm not getting pepper every weekend, getting pepper out, blending pepper, just spending hours in the kitchen every weekend. I just do it once and it makes my life easier. It's one of those things that I do that helps me cope with my work commitments and other commitments I have as a person. And also the roughly blended one as well, I pack it. That one I use for a foriro, or maybe I want to just fry stew for rice. I use that, or even you will see me when I start packing the roughly blended pepper. I put some in a small bowl, and that small bowl we use it for maybe we need to fry egg quickly, or we need to make pepper for beans. My husband really likes using roughly blended pepper for beans. So once I have all of that in the fridge or freezer, tell me which man will not appreciate. At least my husband loves cooking, so this is what he wants me to do. Is when you don't do any of this that we start having. He's happy to toss one out and make stew himself, or just sort himself out. Anyway, so that's it on period. My jollof rice base is ready now, and as you can see, I'm using a very big pot, so it's going to last us a week as usual. So, and our pot size have grown from before now we used to use one stainless 22 centimeter pot. Now we've graduated to this 28 centimeter pot. Like, the stomach of people in this house have grown, and we actually started using this pot when my parents got here, thinking we'll revert back, but apparently now we they chop the food past. Maybe they don't even see the jollof rice then. But But yeah, that's my jollof rice cooking. Somebody asked for my jollof rice recipe. I don't know. My jollof rice recipe is very simple. I think the reason why you guys jollof rice when you use basmati soggy is the way you put your water. There's nothing to it. I usually put my water in bits and pieces. Like I say pieces, just little by little. I don't just pour the water. I need to cook the rice all at once. The first step is I'll allow it cook in this base. Once it dries up this a little bit, not to the extent it start burning, and then I will add water. I know people would usually say add water till it covers the rice. I don't do that. I just add my own gradually because I don't want it to get soggy. This basmati can only you at any given time. I don't know how to say that in English. Sorry. Excuse my French. So I will mix it in this very well, and then you will see I'm just going to cover it. See, it's not above the water is not above it, it's just here. So I'll cover it now. Yep. And then I'll come back to it. I'll mix it again. If it needs more water, I will just add a little, never too much. Never too much. And that way you get your, you know, daworo rice. Ah, God, this girl, do you even understand English? I don't know. You won't get a soggy rice. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that the rice with my daworo is Yoruba. I know. I don't know the English way to say that. Excuse my French.
I've got no license left, cause I drove against rut. This is how things go when I'm on the road. Drive like I'm all alone and think I run the show. Cause I got a lot to learn and to go somewhere. I need to do my prayers. I need to find out how I can give in to faith. Place my hands to pray, God will lead the way. Cause all shit smells worse in the summer. So free when I come through the gates. Hallelujah. Yes to life, I say. Yes to my wife, I say. Yes to a family. Yes to a child to be. Yes to this life, I'm here. No, I don't fear, I say. Yes to a family. Yes to a remedy. Yes to my legacy. Yes to my enemies. Yes to my sanity. Yes to my bravery. Tricia, children, you're brilliant, you're winning. Saving me, pray for me when I'm going along to the gates. Hallelujah. This is my prayer. This is my prayer. This is my prayer. Jesus is my Lord. Jesus is my prayer. Jesus is my Lord. Yes, yes to life. Yes, I'm here. Yes to life. Yes, I'm here. Yes to life. Yes, I'm here. Make sure I say yes to life. Make sure I say yes to wife. Make sure I do what I need. Make sure I do what's right. Make sure I don't waste. Make sure I give more than I take. Because when my days are over, I will be just a memory, a reflection of everything I've done. Yeah, I'm still here to find my way. Found my way.
So guys, as you can see, I am done and I am ready for the week. So if you see me on social media dancing, playing, just know that my family, they are well fed. I've done what I need to do. This is the jollof rice bowl. It is filled to the brim. This is a 5-liter bowl and I just put that in the fridge. This had like all the pepper mix I did. That's everything laying there. That's the, what's it called? The for you as well. See, it is in 2 bowls and this is my offada sauce. Tastes so good. I was so happy. I just needed a change from, you know, the normal fried stew that we use for rice, so I made this offada sauce and I'm so glad I did. I also made banana bread. My banana bread is very easy to make. I just love having banana bread for breakfast, so I made some banana bread as well. You guys will see that shortly. And on this, I was just craving for a change. In my bid to have a change as well, I was craving rice and beans. I was tired of eating white rice or jollof rice. Despite making this jollof rice, I still wanted rice and beans, so I made that for myself. I don't know, my kids will never eat rice and beans. I don't even understand these children the way they eat, but this, oh god, I felt so good after eating it because I craved, like, this is typical this is what they call satisfying your cravings. This one, it quenches it. He eats like he eats. I'm not man solo TikTok. He eats like he slapped her. Those you can say he slapped. This one is slapped. And with all the offals I put inside, like no, it was so good. I was so glad I did. And this is me making my banana bread, and I make puff as well. Like, I was just in the mood. This doesn't happen often, don't let me deceive you. I only do this once in a while, so I made but this banana bread is almost every other weekend, to be honest. But puff I just felt like, let me give this my children a treat, so that's why I made puff for them. This banana bread mix is a hit. It's always like, I don't need anything. I don't even need any hand mixer or whatever. I just mix everything. I buy it from Aldi for $1.99, and I just mix everything with fresh banana, and it is the bomb.com, and I have that throughout the week for breakfast. So that's everything, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any particular question you have about meal prep, family, you know, all those good stuff, let me know. I'm willing to, you know, film about it and keep you guys give you all the plugs. And then as well, if you want the blender, I'm going to put the link in my description box. The link I'm putting is for Amazon, but if you choose to buy it from JBI5, please remember you can do price compare, and what that means is basically you can go to JBI5 and tell them, oh, I found it cheaper somewhere, and they will match the price for you. But if you want to buy from Amazon, if you want quick delivery, buy from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box. And that's everything about this video, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Make sure I say yes to life. Make sure I say yes to wife. Make sure I do what I need. Make sure I do what's right. Make sure I don't waste. Make sure I give more than I take. Because when my days are over, I will be just a memory, a reflection of everything I've done. Yeah, I'm still here to find my way.